aside for now. Let's open up the Gospel of Luke. From memory, I'm not reading from a script, but I do recall something about circumcision in there, Jesus being circumcised on the seventh day. Maybe my memory plays tricks on me, but I do know that Trinitarian Christians, like yourself, Christian Prince, believe Jesus to be God. Now, the Gospel of Luke is telling you this man who you believe to be God was circumcised. What do you need to be circumcised? Apart from all the instruments, etc. So please see, you need male genitalia. Yes, a penis. So obviously we know Jesus has a penis. And we know that you believe him to be God. So we know that you believe God has a penis. Now, using your warped logic, does that mean your God is a penis? Well, that's what you call the Muslim God. You call the Muslim God a leg because Muslim sources say he has a shin.
No, this is false. He is a shin. He don't has a shin. He is just a shin. He don't has a shin. Now, regarding your God have a penis, here we go. Allah have a penis. Let us do that. But still, I don't call Allah the penis, because his penis is nothing. And remember, that is the Muslim who reject Jesus for he being a man, and in the same time, a surprise is that your God Allah is nothing but a shin. Let us see together. This is chapter 21, verse number 17, Tafsir al-Jalalain, translated by Muslims. Faris Hamza, or Firas Hamza. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan, Royal of Al Bayt Institute, Amman, Jordan. Very Islamic. Look what Allah he says. Allah in here is speaking about him. If you want to have a girlfriend, to have sex with her. If you want to have a woman for fun, from our kind, we will take and we will do. So what Allah is saying now? Allah is saying if you want to have sex and you want to have a children, he is going to screw, excuse my language, this is what the word is in here Arabic saying. Because imagine how filthy the Quran is. He is not even calling them by names. He's saying for fun. Not even a wife. Not even a girlfriend. For fun. Lahwan is a name of a woman prostitute. The women who you go and see for fun. To spend fun time with her, including sex and dancing and whatever. So he is not considering her as a wife, the one he want to screw her. He is considering her a fun woman. And this is telling us the mentality of this God. He think of women in a very low way. They are just something for fun. And this is why you see Islam consider the women is just a sex toy. It is not a woman who created to be a wife. It's a woman who created to be lahwan, as we see in this word. Lahwan, for fun. Let us read together. Had we desire to find some diversion, that which provide diversions? Interesting. In the way of partner of or a child? A way of a partner or a child? It doesn't say, by the way, a partner in here. It says a woman for fun, which means a partner for sex maybe. Or a child, which means he's talking about having sex from a woman so he can have a child. We would have found it with ourselves. Okay, wait. Allah will find a partner from ourselves? How is that can be? I thought Allah, he is unlike anything and no partner for him, and he cannot have partners, and there is nothing equal to him, and there is nothing from ourselves. When he say from ourselves, what does that mean? Allah is going to have sex with himself? Remember in here, he's talking about taking a child from a woman who will have fun with her, which means he will have sex with her. From what? From ourselves. Let us see what ourselves mean. From among the beautiful-eyed houris, or the angels. Allah, if he want to have sex, he is going to have sex with the black-eyed women or the angels, and those is ourselves. The black-eyed women is ourselves. Are they from the same kind of Allah? They are His people? I challenge the Muslim to explain to me what ourselves. I challenge the whole Islamic world. How that can be? If Allah, there's no one like Him, if there's Allah, He don't have a tribe or a nation, if Allah don't have parents, if Allah don't have family, if Allah don't have brothers, if Allah don't have sisters, Allah don't have cousins, how He say from ourselves? And then we find that ourselves is the black-eyed women and the angels. Where we to do so? But we do not do so. Thus we never desire it. But He can do it. It's possible, which means He have penis. Otherwise, how Allah is going to have sex with the black-eyed women? I will give you options, Muslims. Allah will use His nose. Allah will use His shin. Allah will use His fingers. Or He will use His penis. It doesn't matter what He will use. Let us assume He will use His shin. That means His shin is penis. Therefore, we can say Allah the penis, because now all the shin is Allah. But if He will use His finger, and that is His penis, that will not make us be able to say Allah the penis, because that finger is a little part of the whole thing. Therefore, Allah still is a shin. But if you agree that Allah the shin is going to have sex using the shin, then we can say that Allah the shin is Allah the penis, the shin, and therefore Allah and His penis is one thing. But in here, guys, if you focus in this topic in here, in this sentence in front of us, if Allah want to have a partner, He will found it from with ourselves. Focus with me, please. Partner. That means this is gonna be Him, correct? Because if it is Him partner Him, and Allah having sex with Himself, this will be funny. So in here we have what? Partner. In here we have what? Ourself. Ourself what? He will found it with ourself, which means there is partners with Allah already exist. But what Allah is saying here, He did not choose to have sex with those partners, but they are partners. Because what He's talking here about, if He desire to find some diversion, which provide diversion, which means the diversion already is exist, and the partner already is exist. But Allah did not choose that partner to have a child from, but it's exist already. Exist where? With ourselves. So there's many Allahs, and those Allahs maybe the beautiful eyed women, they are the sisters of Allah, or maybe they are His cousins, or maybe His father was having sex around and he got many Allah, not only one, but Allah is the only male. And here you will see that Allah always speak about Himself as a male, because why He is considering Himself to have a son, He need a wife, unless He is a male. Why He don't say, if I want to have a son, I will find a male? Allah must be a male with penis. And let me show you more proof about this. As you see in here, chapter 6, verse 101, it says, how can He have a son when He had no concert? He created all things, and He had full knowledge of all things. So Allah in here must be a male, because the concert in here in Arabic it is sahiba. Sahiba means girlfriend, not even a wife. It is a female. It's a must as a female. Here we go. It's in Arabic. Let me show you in Arabic, so Muslims cannot say this is not true. Here we go. You see it? Sahiba. This is the verse in Arabic. How Allah can have a sahiba? This is the word sahiba, girlfriend. How Allah is going to have a son, sorry, without having a girlfriend? So in here what we learn, that Allah cannot have a son without having a girlfriend. Now, why Allah is speaking about having girlfriend unless He is a male? What is missing in here to have a son? The male? No, the female. So if we find a concert, Allah can have a child. What does that mean? It means Allah is a male, which means Allah have a penis. So the Abdul in here, he's out of logic again, and we beat you again. Regarding Jesus have the body of the man, that will not affect Jesus, because even in your Quran, Jesus is holy. So I want to ask you now, if Jesus, as you said, he was circumcised, that will discredit him as God? Because God, if he changed, if he took a shape of a person, that will not make him God. This is why we see Muslims, they rejected Allah when he came to them as a shin, as we see in here. He come to them as a shin, they kicked him out because he changed his shape. So they discredit their God for changing his shin, and this is the same God, their God. Just because he changed his shape, the Muslims, they rejected him, as you see. He come to them, then the Almighty come to them and say to them, I am your Lord. In a shape, he come to them in a shape other than the one which they saw first time. What the Muslims, they say to him? They say to him, we don't know you. You are not our Lord. Why? Because he changed his shape, as you see it. So now, the Muslim is doing the same. Because God, he came to them in a shape which they don't like. A shape of a man. We don't know you. Get away from us. So it is Muslim, they decide which the shape they like Allah to be. And until now, by the way, they do not know what the shape or what they knew, that that shape is going to be a shin. Now, a perfect man with all the wisdom and the holiness like Jesus is not enough for you to be accepting him as God, but a shin is enough? This is because you are a bunch of weirdo. So now we see in here, if we go to chapter 19, verse number 19, he just said to us that Jesus is circumcised. But the Quran says that he is holy. So, okay, he have a penis, but still he is holy, Muslims? It sounds like the penis did not do anything bad. Because Jesus, he never have sex. He never did fornication. Therefore, what you are trying to discredit him with is nothing. God can come to us in any shape he wants. If he is God for real. If he cannot, that because he is not God. And let me show you why your God can't be God. Let us read together. Look the translation of the Muslims and the verse, chapter 19, verse 101. It says, how can he have a son? Guys, did you notice the big problem in here? It's a disaster. How can he? Allah, he cannot. Who can say God cannot? If you say God cannot, it means he cannot be God. For the one who cannot, he cannot. And God is all powerful. So Allah cannot have a son unless we find him a girlfriend. Somebody pay for him to join ehorny.com so he can find a girlfriend. Because what is stopping Allah from having a son? Is not having a concert. Get me the concert, I get you the son. Allah is the same like me. I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a wife, I am a man. Therefore, by myself, I cannot have a son. Allah is the same. He cannot. How can he? Who's saying that? Allah. How can he? So Allah is a penis God. If you want to use his shin to have sex, that will make him, all of him, just a penis. And if you want, by the way, I can change, the way I call Allah, from Allah the leg to Allah the penis. But first, you have to accept that Allah have a penis. Otherwise, if you accept that Allah penis is his shin, which means all of him is a penis, then we have to say Allah the penis. Because how Allah will have sex with the concert? And why Allah cannot have a son without a concert? And how Allah is always male? Because always he speak about having concert to have a son. Therefore Allah must be a male God. Therefore you did beat again in your shoes. And Abdul, I feel sorry for you. Follow with me, guys, with more videos, and don't forget to get my book, The Deception of Allah. It exists in Amazon.com. You can go to debatetv.org or Muhammad Toop. You click at here, and you will go to Amazon.com right away. Until we see you again in a new video, we say to you, Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and the Abdul, I feel sorry for them. See you soon.